Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanna do a get ready with me type of style video. So if you're interested and wanna know how I got from this to this, then just keep on watching. So I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows. I always do my eyebrows first before anything else, because I feel a little bit more complete, you could say. So let's zoom you guys in. We get really close up and very close up. Today I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in Granite. I have a video of how I do my eyebrows. I think I uploaded it last year in English, and I have one in Spanish. But if you really want to know how I do my eyebrows as of now, you can watch the one in Spanish, or I can do just one in English. It doesn't matter. So I just like brush them how my hair goes. I'm gonna grab a brush. It's like a little angle brush, and I start off by outlining. I outline the bottom of my eyebrow first. Just like that. And then I outline like from here, like 2/3 into my eyebrow, all the way to the tailbone. Just like that, you see? And then I just fill it in, but I don't go past this line right here. I don't go past this. So I just fill it in. And then I brush them through like this. And this part I just brush up. You see that? I like more like an ombre effect on my eyebrows. That's just my personal liking. Of course, you don't have to do what I do, you know. Let's do the other one, shall we? So we have our eyebrows. Now it's time to clean them up. I always say, if you get messy while filling up your eyebrows or doing the shape, or you know, just wait until you do corrector or concealer, and that's gonna be your lifesaver, trust me. I always use, and I've been using this for like the longest time ever, this is the NYX Above and Beyond concealer. I can't read what it says because it's erasing. And this, I love this to clean my eyebrows. Definitely recommend it. So I just grab a little brush. It's an angle brush like this. If you hear noise in the background, it's my son. He's trying to fight his nap, so we'll just try to go through it. So I just go and clean it. Okay, now that we have our eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I always do this every time I do my makeup. Unless it's something simple, I go right away with my face. But since we're gonna do eyeshadow today, we're gonna start with the eyebrow. So I conceal with this Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I initially bought this for my under eyes as a normal concealer, but it creases too much under my eyes. So I like to use this as a primer. Not a primer, but just to even out my eyelids. So I just go grab a bit like this and just blend it out with a brush. We look weird. We look weird right now, but don't worry, we're gonna go and we're gonna look fabulous. I want to match something similar to my sweatshirt. I always try to do that, match my eyeshadow, whatever look I'm doing, to whatever I'm wearing. I try to do that, but sometimes it doesn't work. But today, let's try and do that. I'm going to be using the Honey by Colourpop. I love this series they have of these palettes, and they're so affordable. So if you're looking for certain colors, look at Colourpop. They got you. They got you. I'm going to start out with Sweet Pot. Grab this and put it in my crease, a little bit above my crease. Whew. They do have some fallout, but it's no matter to me. So we're just gonna go and blend it in right into the crease. And I always have a mirror. It's either this or whatever mirror, and then I also have a further away mirror, because things can look different from up close and from far away. The further you grab your brush like this, the softer the blending is going to be, and it's not going to be too harsh. I grab Oh Behave, which is a little bit darker than the one we previously used. I put that just where we put that one, just to intensify that yellow a little bit more. Now I'm gonna go into Buzzkill, which is a really pretty like soft brown, and I'm gonna put that right in the crease. I'm not gonna go as high as the yellow. What I love about these palettes, they have really good pigmentation. Can you see that? And I'm not really picking up much color, I'm just really like blending it in. So now I have that. I'm going to go and cut my crease. Not all the way though. And I'm going to be using my Born This Way concealer. I always use to prime and set my eyelids. And I also use this to cut crease. And I'm going to grab a Luxe 246 Precision Crease, which looks like this. You can see. I like using tinier brushes when I cut crease, because I feel like I have better control of what I'm doing versus a bigger brush, you know? So I just grab like this and put it like right there. And then blink. When you blink, you're automatically, can you see that? Like right there. It's automatically gonna start like shaping, not shaping, but it's gonna tell you where you're creasing, you know? So then that's where you wanna start your cut crease. You want to make sure you have a good amount to start creasing. Can you see that? If I would have followed this, by the time I would have blinked, whatever I would have done here, it would have transferred to the top because it's not creased correctly or cut correctly. You know what I mean? You probably don't, but you know what I mean. And now that we have that, I'm going to go back with the palette and I'm going to do the outer part. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Oh Behave. I'm gonna grab that and put it on my crease. On my lid. Where we didn't put the brown. I want to add a little bit of a sparkle, a little bit of something, you know. And I'm gonna go in with Palooza. I'm just gonna put slightly, just a slightly bit, right here, like on top of it, like this. You see that? Do you see that sparkle? That's what we're talking about. I'm going back again with the brown shade. And then I'm just gonna blend this a little bit more. Just grabbing a wipe. kind of clean up under my eyes. So I'm just gonna put on lashes, but before I do that, I always go and do like a thin line of liner just right above my lash line. That way my lashes just go on more smoothly and they look much better. I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Dagger. It's a topper black. Let me tell you, this liner is hard to work with. It's the first time I use this and I don't like it. You can mess up really fast with this. It has like a tip like an actual marker, but thinner, like smaller, and it kind of wiggles. Like, do you see that tip? Can you see it? It's very black, as you can see, but maybe I need more practice. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Premium 3D Fox Mint False Eyelashes in the style Loha. I'm going to put them on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so my camera died, and meanwhile I charged. I just really fast kind of did my hair, curled it, gave it some volume. But we're going to clip it back up because I can't do my face makeup with all this right into it. So let's see. As you can see, these lashes are very, how could you say it, they're not too aggressive, not too dramatic, that's the word I was looking for. And they fit perfectly with this style because it's good. I'm using this E.L.F, the Poreless Putty Primer, which this one was the original one they came out with. I like to press it where my pores usually are, like super big. I have this sample from MAC. I have this sample from MAC, and it's a Prep+Prime Natural Radiance Base. Doesn't smell like anything. And I'm gonna put this all over where I didn't apply the E.L.F one. Use this Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe, Herbs, and Rosewater. I like this to spritz it on before my foundation. Sometimes, not all the times, but I feel like it kind of refreshes my face, my skin, and it feels so much better. And I've seen this foundation all over the place. Juicy Jazz. She raves about this foundation, and I have oily combination skin. I reflect myself like with the skin stuff on her a lot, and she really recommends this. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. This is the dewy one though. I have oily combination skin, but I was really curious to try this because she said even if you have like combination skin, this could work for you, so I was really intrigued. I got mine in the shade Soft Beige. Let's hope this matches because I suck at matching myself. So let's see. Okay, so it has the same type of spatula, which I'm not really a big fan of, as the other one, which was the matte one. So I'm just gonna put it all over here. I'm gonna grab my E.L.F sponge, my favorite sponge, and let's see. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but I'll fix it with bronzer and everything else. We shall be good. Sometimes I prefer my foundations being a little bit lighter than actually darker, because you can just put bronzer and it should be fine. I like how it's applying with the sponge, and always blend it down. From this I can totally see the dewiness, like look at that. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I can see, especially in this cheek, this is my problem cheek, I can see some stuff going on there. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. And keep in mind that the sponge will always absorb a little bit of your foundation because it's a sponge. And I'm just tapping it like that. I feel like I look like a ghost on the viewfinder, but in person it's not that bad actually. Just concentrating it right there. For concealer, I'm going to use the E.L.F 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. My nose. Right here. And a little bit right here. I'm also going to be using this Wet n Wild contour stick. This is pretty loved. I'm going to put it right here. Like this. Right here. Right here. Since my skin or the base is a little bit lighter, I like to do that. And then just do it right here in my nose. Going back with a sponge, I'm just gonna go and blend it all in. I don't put concealer or a corrector right here because I don't have much space here, and if I put too much in it, it can just like close it up, you know what I mean? I just try to blend out as much as I can. So since this is a dewy foundation and I put cream products on, I really have to set this foundation and everything going on with my face for it to last long. Otherwise it's just gonna slide and slip all over, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna be using this banana setting powder by, I guess it's by Banana Powder. I'm gonna put some on the cap. Before I go, I'm just gonna go and then kinda blend out if I have any creasing going on, because you don't want to set that creasing. Set what I have in my forehead. I'm going to be using this by Revlon. This is a Nearly Naked pressed powder in light pale. I'm going to take Buzzkill from the same palette. I'm going to grab a Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade CRSSD. Is that actually the shade name? Just like that. Very simple eye look. Very, very easy to do. I feel like if you're a beginner, you can totally do this. So, for bronzer, I'm going to be using this by Sephora. This is the 8-Hour Wear Mattifying Compact Foundation in shade Fawn's Deep. For blush, I'm going to be using this by Laura Geller in the shade Baked Blush and Brighten. As I said, hold the end of the brush, and it's going to be so much better. This kind of has already its own glow. Like, do you see that? Oh my god, do you see that? It's like already a highlight. Ugh. I think I went too hard. Too hard. I didn't want a sparkly cheek. Actually, let's go with this by Wet n Wild. And this is in the shade Mellow Wine. I just got this is from Wet n Wild. This is a Halo blush lighter. So I'm guessing it's a highlighter in the blush. I have mine in the shade After Sex Glow. And I'm not really going to put much of it because that lower color kind of did its job already. So we're just going to go and kind of enhance it a little bit more. And I'm going to grab this shade right here. Let's go because I don't want... Ooh, first time using it and I'm liking it. Ooh. When we're done, I want to go back and add a little bit of color or brightness to that inner corner, and I'm going to go back to the Honey palette, and I'm going to grab this shade Sunburst. I'm going to put that right in the inner corner. Okay, before I do my lips, I'm going to set my face, and I'm going to use this by In Beauty Project, the Power Up Dual Face Setting Mist. That sets your makeup, energizes and revives your skin, and filters away dull, tired, and stressed out complexion. I love this. I have to set my eyebrows, otherwise the hairs here, they stick up. And sometimes I forget to do this step, and you can totally see it in pictures. I'm using the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel in Soft Black. For lips, I'm going to be using this by NYX. This is the Lip Liner Pencil in shade Earth Tone. To fill out my lips, I'm using this Liveglam in Lavish. These are my favorite lippies. And then as a gloss, I'm going to be using this by Tarte. This is Tarteist Lip Paint in the shade Insta Famous. Like doing this. And then right on my lips. Can barely get any product out of this. Okay, I'm going to be using the Hank & Henry mascara. This is dual mascara. I'm using the tiny brush. This is what we came with. I love this. I really love how everything turned out. Look at those lips. I'm obsessed with the lips. Honey, come back home soon. But yes, I love the eye look. Very simple. Like I said, you can for sure do it if you're a beginner or just something simple for this spring, summer. I love this. Ooh. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll leave the details of all the products I use down below, so check them out. And until next time, bye.